Ring, ring, motherfucker! It's Nalee's Hypothetical Hotline, episode 15. I know we said we weren't gonna say, like, episode numbers, but whatever.
You do
It slipped
you.
out. I
This
know.
is your baby. You do whatever you want.
But anyways, welcome back, y'alls. How you doing? So
How you doing? How you
I'm doing,
doing?
boo. How you doing?
All right, Wendy.
Who's Wendy?
Wendy Williams? How you doing? How you doing?
Oh, Wendy. I thought you
Wendy
meant okay.
Williams.
Yeah. The
Who
lady
the
with
hell
the
did you
big
think I
eyes.
went? Wendy and Peter Pan?
I was thinking about Wendy's as in like the burger place because low key kind of hungry.
It sounds
But
really fucking good.
yeah, their chili. Yeah, okay. Anyways, well,
Okay.
food aside, today's episode is called The Lottery Pact. The Lottery Pact. Okay. I'm having issues as per usual. Um, yeah, water. Well, anyways,
Yeah.
you and your coworker,
water.
and I'm just saying that this is not based on anything, okay? This is just a hypothetical, it's just a scenario. So before you start saying shit, hey Tony, this is a test of this is a test of the outcome of of us winning our lottery. So you better watch out. I did this episode so we could have witnesses so that when you win or when I win, it's equal share,
I
okay?
figured this was related to our lottery pact.
Yes.
Our lottery pool. Yeah. Okay.
Anyways, you and your coworker have. Sorry if my voice cracks up. It's still crackly from first of all, the R&B, Usher and Chris Brown's concert. Y'all girl got VIP tickets. It was so cool.
Wait, it was
But
VIP?
It was VIP, bitch.
Oh, I didn't know you got VIP.
Yeah, okay. I did not
Okay, well,
suck no dick to get these tickets, okay? The morning of, Kiki messaged me and she's like, hey, like, we got tickets to Chris Brown and Usher. Side tangent already from the fucking get-go. But anyways, I've been wanting to go for a while. You know this. Me, you, Melissa, we've been talking about it. But then y'all's been crickets. So then I was like, okay, you know what? Tickets are expensive. I ain't gonna go. Because nosebleeds were like, what,
okay.
$200-300?
First of all, I resent that because I was not crickets. I flat out said if you guys go, depending on the price, I would entertain it. But I'm not fucking jumping to go see Chris Brown.
Yeah, but then again, I would assume you guys wouldn't go because you guys live in Eau Claire. It's a Tuesday. I'm not gonna expect you guys to drive here.
Are you fucking kidding me? Melissa would have went. You know, her and Chris Brown share a birthday, right?
Yeah, we know that. I think the whole podcast fucking knows that.
She would have went is the point.
I know, but I don't think on a Tuesday because she's gonna have to figure out Macy and all that stuff. I don't know if she would come. She has different priorities. I don't know her life story. But anyways,
She have a baby daddy. He can watch the kid.
true. But anyways, Kiki had messaged me and she's like, hey, like, we're gonna go see Chris Brown. Tickets are really cheap right now. Like, you should get your tickets. And I'm like, oh, so y'all bitches didn't fucking wait for me so we could all sit together. So they bought their tickets. And low-key kind of glad that they happened because what happened was when I went to go buy my tickets, I saw VIP tickets in like the floor level in the center where like it's around everything. And so then I saw that for maybe $20 more expensive than what they had paid for. But I'm like, you know what? It's whatever. It's in the middle.
$20 more for VIP?
Exactly. I didn't know. I didn't know that if it was. I didn't know if it was VIP or not. I just knew that it was on the floor. And so I'm like, okay. I was like, okay, whatever. I'll buy it. And so then I bought the tickets. And so then there was technically 3 groups. It was me and my own group, Kiki and her niece, and then Kiki's roommate and her sister. And so then we all kind of had like different seats. And so then when we went to go and check in, they were like, oh, you have to go outside and go in because you got VIP tickets. I'm like, I did? Me? And so then we went down, and then I found out that like we were like, I was literally like, I was on the floor. That's all I gotta say. I think that's the best seats I've ever gotten in general.
Yeah, you sent a video. You were literally like arm's length away
I was
from.
literally arm's
was that
length
Chris
away
Brown?
From Usher. No, it was Usher.
He'd be looking rough.
Yeah, he did look really rough. Like when he was singing, he was sweating a lot. But I was about the same like distance from Usher to Chris Brown as well, because the thing that sucked was, of course, my phone was at like 40% when I got to the concert because I forgot to charge it. So then I only got like the first portion of it, it was just fine. But then, like Chris Brown was there, Mario was a guest star. I was fucking geeking out so hard.
The fuck's Mario?
But you don't know Mario?
Like Super Mario Brothers? Like
No,
Luigi
he's a
Mario?
singer.
Mario
No,
Mario?
he's a hot man. He sings, "Let Me Love You." Let me be the one to give you
Oh.
everything you want. Yeah, that guy. Well,
Did he
anyways,
have any other hits?
he does a few, but then that's his, like, biggest hit.
Oh,
But then he was
that's
a
why I
guest
don't know
star
him.
there, which was fucking mind-blowing for me because I fucking love Mario. And then, obviously, I love Chris Brown, love Usher. But it was I legit, like I had to mute the video that I sent you guys because literally the whole time I was just screaming. I was like, "Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!" The whole time. It was so fun. The thing was, it was my first time sitting by myself. Low key is kind of technically went by myself. So then it was really fun. I made friends with people. I met this really cute girl. She sat like right in front of me. And she was there by herself too. She's from Florida, Destin, Florida. I'm like, "Hey girl, when I come visit you, let's hit it up, whatever." But she was really cute. And so, like, throughout the whole night, we were kinda, like, singing back at each other because we were, like, the only ones there that were, like, single and by ourselves. So every time we sing a song, we're like, "Hey!" And she'd be like, "Hey!" back to me. It was really cute. But it was really fun. I had a lot of fun. I just wanted to share that. I know there's a lot of controversy around, like, Chris Brown and Usher, but I'm the type of person where, like, when it comes to music, like, when it comes to their talent, I try to split that from their actual person. Like, obviously people's like, "Oh, well, if you like them, you're still in support." No, not really because, Chris Brown probably is a piece of shit, but I still love his music. Usher probably got tons of herpes, but I still love his music. So, there. That's a hill I'm gonna die on. Love their music regardless. I still love them, I'm just saying, the truth is the truth, it is what it is. But, yeah, I had a whole bunch of fun. I got VIP tickets. It was really fun. And I was definitely showing off where I was sitting because it was really fun. That was
You
it.
should have. Good for you.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you had fun though.
No, I did. It was really fun.
Melissa
I
probably
was
made a voodoo doll of you, and she's like, "That bitch went and saw Chris Brown without me. Smack
probably
yourself, smack yourself, smack yourself."
like a lot of people actually went, which I didn't know. Like my sister-in-law went with my niece. I didn't know that Boar's sister went. I didn't know that they went either. So a lot of people went, but all I gotta say is Mama won because she got the best seats in the house. So that's it. Yeah, but it was so fun. Pauline didn't go because she don't want to go, but if she went with me, she would have got VIP tickets, baby.
She probably regrets it now.
She probably does. A loss is a loss. It is what it is, baby. But it was really fun. I've always wanted to see them like separately, so the fact that they were together and they sang all my favorite songs. I think it was only like maybe one or two songs that I didn't really know from Usher, but all of Chris Brown's song I knew. Most of the songs Usher sang I knew. So I was like, that's my jam, baby. That's my jam. Yeah. But anyways, back to our hypothetical hypothetical.
This bitch.
Back to my hypothetical hotline. Oh my god. I don't know, it was just so fun. But anyways, sorry, took a long tangent there. Back
Detour. That's
to
what we're all about.
right. But back to our main focus, the lottery pact. So, did you have anything to add about my concert thing? If not, I'm gonna go hop right into what we're supposed to do.
No, I'm glad that you went. I'm glad that you had fun.
Thank you. I had a lot of fun.
Again, I'm pretty sure Melissa made a voodoo doll of you
She
since you went
probably
without
did.
her.
Yeah, she's like, "Whose dick did you have to suck?" I'm like, "Nobody's, bitch. My own. I sucked my own dick." But
Now our
um,
listeners just learned something new about Nalee. She's actually a
yes.
hermaphrodite.
Yes. Y'all wanna see? I'm just kidding. Subscribe to my OnlyFans and then you'll see.
Oh my god.
Anyways, back to Nolly's hypothetical hotline. The title is called The Lottery Pact, and this is a scenario. Okay. Y'all ready? We're packing in. We're
Mm-hmm.
we're buckling up. Okay. Well, you and your coworker has been playing or have been playing the lottery ticket every Friday for 6 years. Same numbers, split every ticket 50-50. Once a week or 1 week, you're on vacation and text asking if you're still in. You don't answer or, oh my God, I read this all wrong.
Oh my
Sorry.
god.
Should we
This is
start
why
over?
you need to send your children to school, people.
Fuck you.
Reading is fundamental.
No. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna start over, guys. This is like day one all over again. It's like day one all over again every time. every episode. Sorry, y'all. Anyways, I'm gonna start from the beginning just because I'm still like I'm still pumped up from the concert. I can't help it. All right, from the beginning, from the top, make it drop. It's the S pussy. Anyways, you and your coworker have been playing the lottery together for See, together every Friday for 6 years. Same numbers, split every ticket 50-50. Then one week you're on vacation. The text asking if you're still in. You don't answer because obviously you're hiking with no service. Then they decide not to buy your half. The week's tickets win $48 million. dollars. Legally, it's theirs. Morally, everyone knows you've been playing together for years. When you ask if they'll split it anyways, they refuse. Now, the gut punch moment is that if your situations were reversed, do you think you would have shared the ticket or the amount that you won? Or hold
What?
on.
Or the amount that I'm on?
No. Okay, I'm sorry. Y'all, what the fuck am I on? Okay, you know what?
Do you guys
I
see
think
what I deal with here?
I think
Do you
I'm on a
see
sugar high.
this shit?
No, I think I'm on a sugar high because I got proof. I ate like a bunch of
This
candy before you hopped on, so I think I'm on a
Y'all,
sugar
this
high.
bitch just went from a concert high to a sugar high.
I'm tweaking out. I'm sorry. Anyways, the gut
She did
punch
coke
moment,
off her boss's dick,
probably. That must have been some fucking good ass coke, because I'm
apparently.
clearly not coherent at all. Anyways, the gut
Okay.
punch moment is they say if our situations were reversed, honestly, I don't think you would have shared either. So the central question is, do you deserve half of something you technically didn't pay for? And go.
So if our situations were reversed, I honestly don't think you would have shared either.
Mm-hmm. That's what they said to you.
That's what they said to me.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a goldfinch outside my window.
Squirrel.
It's eating the red bugs on my flowers. Okay, so there's a couple different things with this scenario here.
Okay.
Selfishly, I want to say I think that you should share
Okay.
the winnings with me. Selfishly.
Yeah.
Ethically, I mean, you bought your ticket, you won. It's your money. Congratulations. I would be a little disappointed at the fact that, okay, so I'm just using us as an example right
Yeah.
now.
Yep.
So if we've been doing this
This could
together
have literally been us. Yeah, this could have
this
literally
literally
been
could have been
us.
us,
Yeah.
yes. So I would like to think that if we've been doing this for 6 years together and you
Mhm.
know that I'm on vacation or that I'm out hiking, which by the way, I would never fucking do. But I'm away and for some reason I don't have cell phone service. I would like to think that you, with as close as we are, you would know me well enough that you would just spot me and like cover my half
Mhm.
and ask for me to reimburse you at a later date. Like, hey, I got your half. I spotted
Yeah.
you. Pay me back. Or I will get all of it the next month, right? Or the next
Uh-huh.
week.
Mhm.
So I would like to think that you would have done that versus just being like, oh, he didn't answer. I'm just only going to get half what I would normally buy for myself. So I'm a little disappointed. I would be a little bit disappointed in that.
Okay.
And that ties into the answer of your gut punch moment of where you say to me, well, if situations were reversed, I honestly don't think you would have shared either. I don't necessarily think that if the situations were reversed that I wouldn't share because I would have spotted you. I would have just been like, oh,
Okay.
that's all I got for that.
Okay.
Do you,
I
I mean, feel free to interrogate me, ask me more
Yeah, I
questions
mean,
if you want,
no,
but like,
I feel exactly the same thing. Like I said, this is our witness tape, our witness audio of when we win the lottery and let's say I was on vacation. I would expect you to spot me. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Because
I
we've been
feel,
doing it for like the past, I don't know, 5 years as the situation says. And like it's been an ongoing thing. So why would all of a sudden I wake up one day and be like, "Oh wait, you know what? Maybe I am not going to spot him today," and then bam, I win the lottery. You know what I mean? And even if that's the case, I would be like, "Anthony, we won the lottery. Like we won it." You know what I mean? Because we've been
right.
doing it for such a long time. So I feel like there is a sense of entitlement to it, to you, like as my friend, because we've been doing it for such a long time, regardless of
Right.
if like Now let's say if, like, we didn't buy lottery tickets a certain week and I just bought it on my own for myself and we didn't even talk about it, then if that's the case, I would be like, "Okay, you know what? Like, I just bought it and then I won. So, obviously, I'm entitled to the whole thing." You know what I mean? But if
Mhm.
we've been doing a lottery pool and then we've talked about it, something we've been doing as, like, a pattern or whatever, and then out of that, I won and it was my own money. I feel like you would be entitled to some of it too, though, regardless of if I bought it.
50%?
Right. I would say
Okay.
50%
I'm
because
just
we've been
making
doing
sure.
it. Yeah, we've been doing it for such a long time. And same thing to you. Like, if that was the case, I would be like, hey, we want this. It wouldn't just be me because obviously we thought of the idea. We've been doing it for such a long time. It's kind of like a commitment at this point.
Yeah, I
So,
agree with that, and I feel like for, like, our lottery pool that we do, we have it worked out fairly well where it's like, I guess with regards to this scenario, we can't buy just I can't just go in and buy just my half because
right.
we have it set up so I buy enough for the both of us,
Mhm.
and then the following time you buy for the both of us, so it's vice
Yeah,
versa. So
right.
if I were to just go in and let's just say we typically do $20, if I were to go in and just buy $10, like, that just doesn't make sense, I guess.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know. You get what I'm trying to go for,
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
get what
saying
you're I,
here.
I get what you're trying to say. Like
Yeah.
for example, let's say if I don't know, I went on vacation, then I bought my own tickets on vacation and then I won. Obviously, that's my own. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't like, "Oh, this is for the lottery pool or whatever." But at the same time, like regardless, we've created this like commitment and even if
Y
sometimes you have to pull the weight, sometimes I have to pull the weight. It's just kind of like or what you say, "Cover me, I cover you," kind of a thing, you know what I mean?
right. But we just have between you and I and our lottery pool, we just have a system worked out that
Yeah, we just
works,
know. We just like,
and
"Okay,
it's
got it."
regardless of whoever has the ticket and wins, it's
Yep,
split 50-50.
right.
Yeah.
Should we write up a contract?
I mean, we could if you wanted to.
No, I'm just saying. I'd split 50-50 with you.
I would
It's
split it
something
50-50.
yeah,
But
regardless,
we've never
so.
discussed how we would, take the payment if we won.
Do it at one whole time,
Same.
like a big lump sum.
Same.
Yeah, because what's the point of having it like little increments?
Yeah.
I
Well,
wanna
I
go
don't know
big
how
or go
little it
home.
would be, but
Yeah.
yeah.
It ain't gonna be little, but I want it like go big or go home. Like Imma have a big ass chunk of money in my account and Imma spend my money how I want it when I want it.
Yeah.
So,
Like we said last week, it's just like, I wanna be able to just I need a new TV. Go to the store and
yeah,
get a TV.
exactly. I will tell you though, the first thing Imma do is book a fucking vacation though. As soon as I win that lottery
Oh,
ticket,
we already discussed
I'm going
this.
vacation.
Yeah, we're
Mm-mm.
going on vacation together,
Period.
and like you always say, there will be signs that we won the lottery.
Exactly. We won't be on twin tangents for maybe a month. Just so y'all know.
We can be on twin tangents, we just won't have video.
True. Very true. All right. So, do you have anything else to
That
add to
healing
that central
process.
period? With our Munty, our stacks and stacks and stacks of Munty. Do you have anything else to add to
Mm,
that before I ask you about some talking points?
no.
Okay. Well, I mean, I guess technically we've kind of covered all of this, but some of my questions that I have was I'll ask you, and then if you have anything else to add, you can. Um,
Okay.
so does tradition matter more than legality? What would you actually do? Would money ruin your friendship? Is generosity an obligation, and would you sue?
Okay, so let's start with the first question. Repeat the first question?
So does tradition matter more than legality?
Okay, so I'm gonna sound like an idiot. I'm not exactly sure what you mean by tradition more than legality.
I think what they're saying is, or what I'm trying to say is, what
I
they're
was gonna
trying to
say
say.
they. You have a
um,
ghostwriter?
yeah, we do. But what I'm trying to say is like, the commitment, like, because we already have the tradition of buying it every week or every other week or every once a month, does that matter more than the legal fact of that you were the one who bought it or you didn't cover for me and then I won, but technically it's like a tradition that we do.
I think personally for me, I think that the tradition part would because I feel like it's at this point it's almost like an expectation for the two of us.
Right. Okay.
From my standpoint anyway. It's just an expectation that we each get tickets at a certain point each
Yeah.
month
Okay.
and Yeah.
Okay, I agree with that. Yeah, I believe in this situation, the tradition definitely matters more than the legality part of it because again, it's implied. It's implied lottery money. It's implied winning, it's implied cutting it 50-50.
Yeah.
So, and then we've already discussed what we would actually do, which is again, for me at least, is I would still split it 50-50 even if that was the case.
I would split it 40-60.
Oh,
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
okay. I would still do it 50-50 if that's the case
No.
though.
Yeah, I would
'Cause,
do it 50-50.
yeah. I
The
mean, you
only
speak for yourself, boo. You speak for yourself. Don't feel bad if you take 60 and I take 40. Just remember, if you fall asleep for a long time, it ain't my fault.
Oh, you guys just heard that, right? That's a threat. That is a credible threat right
I said
there.
it's not my fault. It could have been Richard's fault. It could have been Duffy's fault.
Mhm.
For a matter of fact, it could have been that bird that just came and ate those red bugs off of the flowers' fault. Wouldn't be me. Couldn't be me.
The only question here that so you had made the comment like, well, if I bought lottery tickets on my own, like that's mine. We have no way of like differentiating.
Actually, we do because we take photos for each other. You
That's
know, like
true.
when I'm like, "Oh,
This is true.
this is our lottery ticket." That would be the thing, the indicator.
Okay. That's
Mhm.
fair.
Period. She knows
Period.
what she's doing.
She knows what she's doing. Okay. What's the next question again?
The next one would be, would money ruin your friendship? For me, in this situation, no, because I would split the money half and half with you. I would make it fair
Uh,
for the both of us.
yeah, I think as long as we made it fair. Now, if
Yeah.
you were to be like, oh, we just won $40 million and here's nothing, it would probably, I don't know that it would ruin the friendship, but I would definitely feel some sort of way.
Mm.
Like, especially like regarding this
Yeah.
situationship where you were like, hey, Anthony, are we doing lottery ticket? Oh, you didn't respond. I'm just going to buy my half. And then you win $40 million. And then give me nothing. And then I would be like,
Yeah. Yeah, for sure, in this situation,
but
it would ruin my friendship. I would say so, because it's like, "Are you dumb?
are you dumb?
Are you dumb?" Like, we started it together, and if anything,
Yeah. And
it was
it's,
both our idea, like,
mm-hmm.
you know? So for
Yeah.
me, I wouldn't just feel some sort of way. I would tell everybody, "I started this lottie pool with this fucking bitch." She would what does Nicki Minaj say? "They need rappers like me. They need rappers like me." Anyways, um, all right. Do you have
But yeah.
anything else to add to that? If money would ruin your relationship or your friendship?
Um, no, but it would ruin my friendship depending upon the circumstances. It might not.
And what would those circumstances be? Is if they
Well, like,
split 50-50, or if they're like, yeah, losers keeper, lose whatever.
yeah,
Finders keeper, loser sweeper kind of a thing.
yeah. Like, if you're gonna win, like, if you're not gonna spot me, it sounds so selfish, but it's like if you're not gonna spot me, and you know that we've been doing this for so long,
Yeah.
and then you win, and then you're like, yeah, I'm not giving you any because I this is my ticket, not
Yeah.
yours. Again, I
It's fucked
realize that
up.
that sounds selfish. It's just a fucked up
Yeah. It's
situation.
messed up. Yeah,
So
it is.
I almost feel like, and I don't know if this is going to answer any of your next questions,
Okay.
but it's almost like if you're going to do a lottery pool with people or
Mhm.
with friends, you really need to do it with people that you trust.
Yeah.
And if they're not people that you trust, then you really should have some sort of like contract
Contract. Yeah.
outlining. Yeah.
And I think that's something that we did, like, at the very beginning, like, "Hey,
Mm-hmm.
before we do this, you have to be committed. It has to be split 50-50." I think there was one point, right? If I remember correctly, we wanted to ask, like, a whole bunch of people, but nobody wanted to do it, and then it ended just being me and you, right? Or did we end up not asking other people?
No, I feel like we did ask other people and that some people did it.
I don't think anybody did it. I think it was just me and you.
No, I think people did it, but then they couldn't commit.
Mm.
So then it was just like we just kind of stopped doing it with those people.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I think there was one other person,
Was
or
it?
maybe 2.
I
I
feel
don't
like
know.
Lori did it a time or two because I feel like I remember getting money from her.
Maybe.
Or maybe that wasn't for the lottery ticket. my memory be shot.
I don't think so. I think it was just me and you from the very beginning because we had because you're like, okay, if that's the case, we're gonna do a calendar, and then that's when we started the calendar stuff.
Oh, no, no, this I'm talking about this was before we started the calendar.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think so.
Because
I don't remember.
this was back when we were at the Further,
Yeah,
and, like,
I don't
even when we
remember.
were in the first apartment that we were in.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah,
It's too long ago. That's like 10 years ago, which is
yeah,
kind of crazy to say. Yeah.
but yeah.
But yeah, okay. And then my other two questions is generosity an obligation and would you sue?
Um, I don't think generosity is an obligation, but, I mean, it would be nice.
Yeah.
It would be nice to know that if I had a friend who won $40 million and they knew that I had $50,000 in student debt, that they would be like, "Start fresh.
I got you, boo.
Be my
Yeah.
friend. I got you." Yeah, I mean, that would be
Yeah.
nice. I don't think that it's an obligation, though. And to answer the last question, would I sue? I don't think that I would,
Okay.
because especially if we don't have a contract, there's nothing legal.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure the law says whoever has the ticket gets the money. So it's like, why am I going to incur all these added attorney fees and court fees to try and fight something that I literally have no grounds on?
Yeah. Okay. I too agree generosity is not an obligation, but ethically and morally, I think it would be an obligation to be like true to your words if it's something that you've been committed for years. You know what I mean? It's kind of
Yeah.
the thing, it's kind of tricky though. I will say it's kind of a situation where, like, let's just say, you've been yeah, never mind. I'm not gonna even bring a different situation because it's gonna confuse me because I'm already confused. So, yeah, I don't think it's
Bitch, this is your situation. How are you
I
confused?
know. No, 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 not this. I'm talking about the situation that I was gonna compare it to, but that's too complicated. So, anyways, I don't think it's an obligation. We'll just leave it at that. As far as suing, I don't think I would sue, but bitch, our friends is gonna know. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna be a petty ass, hurt ass bitch and be like, y'all, this hoe done stole half of my money. I'm just kidding. No, not really. I think
Yeah.
I'd probably be like, yeah, if that's the case, have your money, do what you want. Obviously,
Hmm.
it's, whatever, but just know that, like, it's going to change our friendship.
I don't think that I would be petty about it, but I definitely agree with that. Like, it's going to change our friendship, assuming that our friendship survives that.
Yeah.
And I definitely wouldn't be petty about it, because if I was friends with somebody who did that after, all of our understandings and 6 years of doing the same thing and the same cycle, and now all of a sudden something changed,
Yeah.
and if that's how they're going to be, that's probably a table that I don't wanna sit at.
Mhm.
So I
Mhm.
would probably excuse myself and step back from the relationship, and I'm not gonna be petty, because anybody else who is part of that person's friendship or relationship or their life, okay, be friends with them. You can learn the same way I did.
Yeah. That's very true. Yeah. I think it also just shows integrity. For me, like,
Yeah.
if this is a situation, it shows integrity in the friend, and honestly, it'll just be a blessing for me because I don't wanna be dealing with people who don't got integrity, who's not
Mm,
loyal, on top
mhm.
of that, who doesn't have my back when I'm not there.
Well, and
So,
it's one of those things where you've said it multiple times on the podcast, and this has been something that you've been talking about a lot the last couple years, is, how is it? How do you say it?
channel your inner Nalee.
Channel your inner Nelly. You've been saying about, it's what you say, and it's do what do you say? Do what you say and say,
Do what you say and say what you do?
is that I'm totally blanking.
I don't think that's what you're meant to say. I don't know. Channel your
It's
inner
it's
Nalee. I don't know.
it's just one of the things where it's like your words mean something and they carry weight,
Yeah.
and your actions. So it's like, if you're telling me this, do it. So if we've been saying for 6 years that we're gonna play the lottery, and if we win, we're gonna split it 50-50, and then you do something different, it really shows a lot about you as who you are.
Yeah. Yeah, it is the do what you
God,
say
why
and say
can't
what you do.
is that what yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. And yeah, again, it just comes down to loyalty and integrity. Honestly, when it comes to friendship, that's
big
all it is.
integrity.
Yep.
Mhm.
It's literally of when I'm not it's more of like, how do people talk about you and how do people care for your name when you're not there, compared to when you're in front of them and they have to act. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
It's yes.
What, were you gonna say something else to that?
Um, no.
Okay.
I can tell you off the pod. This isn't pod related.
Okay. Well, that's it, y'all. Do you have anything else to add before we end this scenario? It's
That's
been a
the end of the
chaotic one from the
scenario?
beginning. Yeah, that's the
It
end.
has been a chaotic one, but I also feel like it, like, went so fast.
Yeah, it did. We're at 35 minutes, so not that fast.
Oh,
But I did
really?
ramble on about Chris Brown and Usher for like 10 minutes, so
20 minutes, but that's
20
fine. But
minutes, but that's
I'm just
okay.
kidding.
It was so
Now
fun. It was so fun.
good. I'm glad that you had fun.
Yeah, it was so fun.
I definitely don't like I said, I if you and Melissa had gone and you guys wanted to go, depending on the price, I would have entertained it, but they're both of them, neither one of them, like, do I feel like I missed out on anything.
Yeah. And then it's okay. I mean, again, I bought the tickets at like 1 PM and the show was at 7. So that shows you how like delayed it was. But
That also says a lot that you were able to get a VIP ticket on sale for the price that you got it at 6 hours before the show. So, their career must not be doing very hot.
probably not. But there was a ticket for like $1,300, which was like one seat behind me. So I'm like, are these people pricing it correctly? It's fucking crazy.
Oh, so maybe it was a fuck up.
I have no clue, but that fuck up did me some good.
Was
So
it
I ain't,
Ticketmaster?
yeah, I ain't
Mm.
complaining. Yeah. No, I had a snatch up real quick, but I was like, "Are you serious? Like floor tickets are this cheap? That's insane." Yeah. But it was really fun. I think concerts in general are fun, but I will say I learned a lot. I think it was really fun going by myself. And it also showed me how
Oh,
much I can actually entertain myself, which is kind of
that's fair.
scary, kind of delusional, scary, but
That's
you know
not
what?
delusional.
It is what it is what it is. All right. Well,
It
if you don't have
is.
anything else to add, come
I
back
do
again
not.
in 2 weeks for another Natalie's Hypothetical Hotline and another 2 weeks of chaos. Other than that, that's it. Peace out. Bye.
Bye.